I would like to ask Senator Jackson his viewpoints on giving food to countries, but possibly with the qualifications like Jerry said, if you don't help yourself, we're not going to help you. Please, Senator, do you have any opinions on that, on how you would donate food to these countries that are starving?
I don't want to be brutal about when it comes to people who are hungry. Children, I think we should feed. They can't be responsible for the mistakes of their parents. I'm talking about around the world, and their government. And I think we need to recognize that fact. But I get fed up with a country like India that spend all their time denouncing us and say we discriminate against people and they've got the worst caste system in the world. And I don't believe in interfering with the person's religion, but there's a limit to, the worship of animals, and they've got people starving to death, and there are the animals dying for want of proper treatment, treating them as a part of a religious rite. Now, there comes a point, and I think we've been very patient with India, where this nonsense has to stop.
Senator, I think one of the questions that he had in his mind in a bill that I introduced after the World Food Conference when I was over there disturbed me, as I'm sure it did you and many Americans, to find over 100 of the 130 countries standing in line to knock the United States. And it disturbed me also to find that the population conference, that they were not interested in following any suggestion of the United States to hold population in check. Bangladesh, a country the size of Missouri, and your state will have as many people as the United States of America in 25 years. The bill I introduced said this, and that is that in the PL 480 program, the $1 billion, nearly $1 billion that we give away each year, none of that money, with the exception of emergency conditions, would go to any country whose population growth exceeds that of the world average, where that country is not making some reasonable effort to hold their population within check.
I'll be glad to co-sponsor it.
Thank you.